we're going to talk about my plans for 2023 in regards to the channel, my business, and a little bit about myself and my family. So I'm going to start with my family, well, myself and family. So I'm nphipps. I have a family. I'm married. I have a husband, and I have 3 kids that we're raising together. So I have a 7, a 13-year-old, and a 14-year-old. So I have a full-time job. I work as an engineer, and that's as much I'll talk about my full-time job as it is. So I have a small business, which I've been, I want to say 9-10 years it's been running, on and off. I had it for 2 years, and I closed it down, and then I picked it up for I had it for 5 years, closed it down, then I picked it up 2 years later. So I started up doing crochet items such as hats, scarves. I did shawls. I went into crochet jewelry, wire jewelry, beaded jewelry. And then at that point, it got a little difficult for us, so I kind of shut it down. When things got better, then I picked up back the shops. I started the second business. At that point, one of my husband's friend was doing apparel decorating. So he kind of gave us some tips on where to find sources and supplies and stuff like that. So he was a big help to getting the second business up and running. So with a second business, I zoned into apparel decorating, but I also concentrated on like custom household items. So I did like coasters, cutting boards, I did mugs, I did wall hangs, so like the wall plaques, I did a few of those with sayings and like, encouraging sayings. I might bring those back. We'll see. So, and then it just took off. I did different things. I had an embroidery machine from the first business, which I kept all the way into this one. I actually brought on a second embroidery machine. It's a single needle, last year. So there are lots of videos that are coming. There's a lot that I made. I need to edit and post them. In regards to the business, I have notes. I still use pen and paper, even though like I'm big on tech. Anyways, so in regards to the business, I've been sort of pivoting for the last, I want to say 6 months. I had a lot of stuff going on personal, so it kind of have me, I give you like a reality check. So my mom passed away in December, so in taking care of her, kind of the business got put on hold, and I actually did end up closing or temporary going on vacation 2 of my 3 shops. So I have 3 Etsy shops and a website which has everything on it. So I have a digital shop, which is Nikitty Digitals. I have a baby shop, which is Nikitty Kids. The plan was to add not just baby items or other items for kids on that shop, but it got stuck at doing lovies, which is still good. I like doing those. And then I have my very first Etsy shop, which is like a general shop, which covers, right now it has on there ornaments, keychains. I have some stickers, and I'm starting to put back jewelry on that shop. So I'm slowly, what do they call it, pivoting. 2022 was the time to pivot. So I'm pivoting and kind of picking and choosing what I'm going to put on each of these online business, the stores. I do a lot of local jobs. Well, I call it a lot, but it's probably not a lot for other people. This channel is not going to tell you how to run your business. This channel is going to be to show you how I run my business and what I go through with trying to get this business up and going with a steady income. I'm not there yet. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Last year, I'm not done doing the numbers. I still got to do the numbers to do the taxes and stuff like that. And yes, I do my own taxes. It's fine. I like numbers. It works out. So with the numbers, I think I made around 4,000 in sales not profit. I did not make any profit last year. It turned out that 2022 was heavy in equipment for the business. I thought 2021 was heavy too, but I think I spent more in equipment and supplies in 2022 than I did in 2021. So 2023, my plan is to not add any more new equipment, but to work with what I have so the business can grow and we actually start making money. So like I said, I think I made around $4,000 in sales. My new detail printer came out. To have it up and running was about, I think, $4,600. When I do the update video, I'll put exact numbers in there. But I think to get that machine up and running, it was, with what I picked to go with it, was around $4,600. So that alone, I'm down. I'm not making any money. I also added a new cutter. There's a video coming out about that. I did a brother scan and cut. We're not on good terms right now because they did something which I'm not happy about and very, very disappointed. The machine itself is great, but I would not recommend that starting off the bat. That's a whole nother video. Anyways, so I added a cutter. I added another single needle embroidery machine, and that decision I was really happy with. I'm on the fence with the detail, but that I'm really happy with. I added another sewing machine, which perfect. So far, I'm really happy with that one too. And it's a brother sewing machine, so now, anyways, we'll get into that in the other video. The target for the business is to make more money this year, which I did. Technically, I did make more money than I did in 2021. So as a business, I hit my goal with that. It wasn't as much as I wanted, but I did improve from the year before. So I'm very grateful for all of that, for all the customers and my clients that came back. The plan is to grow more, get more sales. And of course, I have to figure out the time with stuff like that. So with the business, I do a lot of digital. I'm probably going to split my time as much as 50-50 between the digital and the physical products, because digital is good. It's a lot of work in the front, but then once it's up and running, you get all the kinks out. It's actually really good going forward. I'm avoiding as much as I can anything that's copyrighted. There's some digital files that I had that was like on the borderline. It didn't really touch it, but it's like a gray area. I'm avoiding those going forward. And I actually pulled those off my shop, which is probably why my sales kind of dropped in the middle on the digital, but it's good. It's good to build a business that's not bent on copyrighted material or inspired by copyrighted material. The more you can do your own stuff that is not protected, the better and more stable your business will be. So my plan is to do more tutorials, show you about the equipment that I have, the software that I'm using. Going forward, I'll probably do a video series on each set of equipment. So like the type of heat press that I have, the type of printers that I have, the sewing machines, embroidery machines. Probably a series on the cutters that I have, because I have 3 cutters actually. I have a commercial cutter, the silhouette cutter, and the brother scan and cut. I had 2 brother scan and cut. I gave away one, but and I got another one, and I'll tell you which one I like. As with anything, please do your research. There is no perfect equipment out there. Always remember that. So, and then go with a comfort level of risk that you want to take. My detail printer was a big risk. So we're still trying to see how that pans out. But anyways, so, oh, and the laser. Oh, I love my laser. Anyways, so at one time I did hate it, but then I love it again. And then I have a 3D printer. Anyways, we'll have a video about that, the different equipment, what I use them for, and why did I get them. I'll go through those reasons in those videos. The next thing, for the channel itself, I kind of mentioned it before too. I'm going to do a lot more tutorials. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to say what I have done and I'll go through what I have done, what did work or did not work for me. I have some stuff that did not work for me, and I'll tell you why. And it might work for you too, and it have worked for other people, so it just depends. Yeah, it just depends. But anyways, I plan to post more videos. I will not guarantee they will be consistent. Like I said, I have a family, and with all of this, I'm not gonna put the business before my family. My family comes first. So I have a family. I do have a day job which pays the bills and put food on the table and put the roof overhead. So those have to be the priority for now until the business takes over, and then I can adjust. Hopefully, the wish is to have this be my full time, and then I can move on from my current job. But for now, I have no complaints. I'm good with my work. I actually like what I do with my work, but I want this to be for the family. So if I can get this up and running, the kids are interested in it, which is great. It is artsy depending on what parts of it, so it's fun for everybody. So that'll be like the ultimate goal, to make it up and running, and then the family works on it. But I'm not gonna force anyone, so we'll see what happens in a few years. I'm gonna be like the turtle in a turtle versus a hare race, slow and steady. I'm a bit impulsive with certain stuff, but in the end goal is slow and steady, build a solid foundation to have the business grow on. So that's the plan. If I'm working on something, I'll do unboxing, I'll do tutorials. If anything goes wrong, I'll let you know. Like my detail printer that went down. Oh, I got the part. So that video is coming out, and the part actually works. So that video is going to be, I'm going to edit that one now and then post it at some point, either before or after this. I don't know. We'll see what happens. So that's a little bit about me, my plans for the channel, and the business. I know I ramble a little bit, but the plan is to have more specific videos going forward in regards to equipment and what I do to run my business. And that's about it. If you have questions, definitely ask me. I'll respond in the comments below. If I could do a video response to you, I will. And that's basically it. Thanks again for all my subscribers. It feels so good. I think right now it's like 143. So thank you so much. Those who are watching, if you made it this far, please consider subscribing. You don't have to subscribe. Thumbs up, comment, you can keep watching the video. It's not a requirement to subscribe to get the information. I plan to provide all the information that I have, free of charge, whatever I know, without a subscription. So that's basically it. A big overall for 2023. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the prosperity. And I wish this year will be 10 times better than the last 3 years. So have a good one. Bye.